When it comes to music moguls, few have reached the level of fame, power, and controversy that P Diddy Combs has. From his rise in the music industry to becoming a business empire, Diddy has built an empire that many admire and others fear. But behind the glitz, glam, and multi-million-dollar deals lies a world filled with allegations, power struggles, and darker secrets. In today's video, we're diving deep into the shadowy side of P. Diddy's empire, an empire built on secrets, whispers, and controversy. Are we looking at a true visionary or something far more sinister? 1. The rise of P. Diddy. From humble beginnings to global empire, Combs, better known as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, or Diddy, has cemented his place in history as one of the most successful moguls in the entertainment industry. His career began in the early 1990s when he worked as an intern at Uptown Records, learning the ropes of the music business. However, it wasn't long before Diddy made his mark. In 1993, he founded Bad Boy Records, which would go on to sign some of the biggest names in hip-hop and R&B, including the notorious Big, Faith Evans, and Mace. The success of Bad Boy Records catapulted Diddy into the limelight. By the late 90s and early 2000s, his reach had extended beyond music into fashion, fragrances, and even alcohol. He made a name for himself as an entrepreneur, launching clothing lines like St. John, which earned him millions, and expanding his brand into everything from TV production to a multi-million-dollar tequila empire with his Ciroc brand. However, as Diddy's wealth and power grew, so did the whispers of the darker side of his empire. 2. The allegations. The dark side of power. As Diddy's influence in the entertainment industry grew, so did the allegations against him. Throughout his career, P. Diddy has faced multiple accusations ranging from manipulation to abuse of power, and even more sinister claims about his personal dealings. One of the most notable controversies surrounds the death of his close friend and protégé, the notorious Big. In the years following Biggie's murder, various theories and rumors have circulated about Diddy's involvement in some way, whether it was his association with certain figures or the way the events surrounding Biggie's death unfolded. Despite numerous investigations, no clear evidence has ever been presented linking Diddy to the murder, but the rumors continue to persist. Beyond his association with Biggie's tragic death, Diddy's reputation has been tarnished by allegations of exploitation and mistreatment of his artists. Several former artists have come forward claiming that Diddy manipulated them in contracts, leaving them with little to show for their work while he reaped the financial rewards. Artists like Mace, who signed with Bad Boy Records in the 90s, have expressed regret over their decisions, stating that they were financially exploited and that their careers were controlled to the point of stifling their potential. Mace even claimed that Diddy offered him a slave deal in exchange for his loyalty. Additionally, Diddy's relationships with those who have worked under him have also been a source of controversy. While he is often seen as a mentor to many, behind closed doors, some have alleged that his mentorship came at a price, one that often involved emotional and mental manipulation. His reputation as a ruthless businessman has earned him both respect and fear within the industry. Those close to him often speak of his ability to control those around him with both charm and intimidation. 3. The power struggles. Diddy's control over his empire. What truly sets Diddy apart from other moguls is his uncanny ability to maintain absolute control over his empire. From the outside, Diddy's empire may appear to be built on partnerships, collaboration, and loyalty, but insiders have painted a different picture. Sources close to Diddy have spoken about his relentless drive to maintain control over everything, from the artists he works with to the way his public image is shaped. One of the most infamous incidents highlighting his desire for control was the turbulent relationship he had with the artists signed to his label. Despite being known as a mentor, Diddy has been accused of playing the role of a manipulative figurehead who held the reins too tightly. His business decisions often seem to prioritize his own success over the well-being of his artists, with some even alleging that he sabotaged their careers to maintain his own dominance in the industry. The power struggles within Diddy's empire are also reflected in his own personal relationships. While he's managed to build a lasting empire, his personal life has been just as chaotic. Publicized breakups, most notably with longtime partner Kim Porter, and accusations of mistreatment and emotional abuse from former relationships have marred his image. Yet despite all the allegations, Diddy has been able to maintain his position as one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in entertainment. 4. Diddy's legacy. A complex figure in the entertainment industry, P. Diddy's legacy is complicated. On the one hand, he has undeniably shaped the landscape of hip-hop, R&B, and mainstream entertainment. His brand, from his music to his fashion lines, has set trends and created platforms for future generations of artists. But on the other hand, the darker side of his empire cannot be ignored. The exploitation of artists, the unanswered questions surrounding Biggie's murder, and the allegations of manipulation and control paint a much more complex portrait of Diddy. Despite this, Diddy continues to remain relevant. He's consistently reinvented himself, from being a music mogul to a social media influencer, and even a philanthropist. His influence in various industries has only grown, but with that influence comes increased scrutiny. The ongoing allegations and controversies have only added to the mythos surrounding him, creating an enigmatic figure whose true legacy remains unclear. 5. The future of P. Diddy's empire. Will the secrets remain hidden? As P. Diddy continues to build his brand, the question remains, what does the future hold for his empire? Will the dark secrets ever fully come to light, or will his carefully crafted image continue to protect him? Despite the controversies, Diddy has proven to be a resilient figure, always managing to rise above the chaos. He's adapted to new challenges, from embracing social media to expanding his empire into new industries. However, the power structures and relationships within his empire are increasingly under scrutiny. As more artists and insiders continue to speak out about the darker side of his business practices, behind the velvet rope lies a world of secrets, controversies, and power struggles that few outside of P. Diddy's inner circle truly understand. His empire, built on immense success, is also marred by darker shadows that continue to raise questions. Will the truth about his empire ever come to light, or will Diddy's influence continue to shield him from scrutiny? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this dive into P. Diddy's world insightful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.